I'll tell you about how my friend died. Yay. Okay, first of all, I am on my knees. Don't mind that. So, yeah. It was the, third quarter of my 8th grade year. So last year. And me and my friend, okay, so I'm breathing really hard right now because I ran up the stairs. Give me a second. Okay, so it was the end, not the end of the year, but like near the end of the year. And so me and my friend, we had we loved our music types. She liked K-pop, I liked K-pop. She liked a different group than me, but so we always got bullied, right? So there was this one girl in our class who was a little bit older than us, not much though. She would always bully us about how we like K-pop. Oh my gosh, they're so gay. They're the girls, and they wear makeup. Oh my gosh, so what? I mean, it's not a big deal. But so me and my friend, we both like this one group called Stray Kids, right? I said this in another Get Ready With Me video about how I got to like Stray Kids. But that was before, tragedy happened. So basically, me and my friend, okay. So me and my friend, we are listening to Stray Kids and how we can relate to some of their songs. And so towards the end of the year, this girl, the bully, started saying some really deep, hurtful things to me and my friend. And I don't really care. I just brush it off and say, "Oh my gosh, so what? I don't care." I just go about my day. My friend takes things very seriously. She's a people pleaser. She wants everybody to be happy. She wants everybody to like her. She wants everybody to know that she's there and that she wants she's that person. So she said something really hurtful and deep down, but she never told me until I left for Thailand. And so, our school had a few stories, but she said she didn't go there to, jump off because our school, she said in a note, it wasn't high enough because it was my other friend that texted me about her because she told her about the note because the note was given to her to give to me. So my friend texted me during school, during LA. I don't know what period that was, 5th period maybe. And so, she said, there's a note for you. And so she sent me the picture of a note. And so I was like, can you please try calling her? And so she tried calling her, but she wouldn't answer. So she said that she would drive out to see if she can find and pick up my friend. So when she was driving out there and when she was driving out there, she saw her at, I don't know where it was, but it was at a very tall building somewhere near a bridge. And so she she jumped off. And so my friend texted me and said she jumped. And so then my other friend went down to check on her, see if she was still alive. But she wasn't, apparently. So basically she had to call an ambulance to see if they could get her back. And my friend said it was the most tragic thing she'd ever seen, the most disturbing scene of her life that she could never unsee again. And me and her, it's still a very hard time for me and her to comprehend what happened then. But ever since that day, me and my other friend, haven't been the same. My other friend doesn't go out to parties and not parties where you get drunk and stuff. We go to our friend's house and have a pool party or something. She never goes to those anymore. She never celebrates her birthday anymore. I'm switching knees because my knee hurts. Sorry. She never wants to go anywhere to eat. He just wants to stay home and sleep in. So, and then for me, instance, I usually never cry, unless it's like something that like is, something important to me that I really love. So I never cried before, and I cried only that day. I cried that day because I think that was I think that was the only time since 8th grade. I think that's the first time in 8th grade that I've ever cried, but like I cried so hard that I cried for at least 2 days or 5. I don't know how much, but I cried for a long time. But yeah, my friend says that she was not alive. The doctors tried to revive her, but they couldn't because she apparently just died of the impact because it was a very high bridge and, rocks at the bottom and, stuff like that. And yeah, she didn't make it. And so it was during, I think, next period after 5th period, which is 6th period, I get the text from my friend saying she didn't make it. My best friend Natalie was sitting next to me, my friend in Thailand, not here in America, but she was sitting next to me, and I said, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and so she knew something was up. She didn't ask, she didn't question, she just came in like 30 seconds later, and she came in running in, not crying, she came in hugging me, and I was just bawling my eyeballs out, and sorry, I'm trying not to cry because I'm doing makeup. I ever since that, oh my gosh, so ever since that day, I've been so uh, so happy for Natalie that she's my best friend now, and a few other girls in my class like Raya and them. Oh gosh, I'm trying not to cry. Hang on. But yeah, it's all because of one bullet. You never know what someone's going through unless it's just the time that until you figure it out that it's like it's a time it's where you figure it out that they're not able to tell you, and ever after that day, hang on, I'm trying not to cry. Okay, I took like a 30-second break right there. So after that day, a few months or like a few months later, when it was like LA, right? We had LA again, and we were doing like a Shakespeare thing for Romeo and Juliet. Well, actually, sorry, no, not this. That was later. When I came back for 9th grade in Thailand, I met a guy. His name is Uno. He is older than me, but there's no way that I would like him in whatsoever way. He is absolutely my bestest friend. I would never like him, if you know what I mean. But like, I like him as a brother. You know what I mean? So like I told him, and so like he said like I'm sorry for your loss, and like he actually understood like what I was going through, and